Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. So what a week, right? Holy cow. I mean, it's like every week is just getting worse and worse. But did you guys ever have a week where, or even a day where like the minute you got up, everything went wrong? I mean, it's like, I mean, it's just from the minute you stepped out of bed, everything just went downhill. And we've had that kind of week here where it's just like one day, I must have slept wrong or something, and I woke up with my neck was like, all stiff and all. And I'm like, boy, how did I get that? Oh, I couldn't even move my neck, and I'm like, ah. And my arm was hurting really bad because we've been having a lot of rain, you guys, and just cold weather. It's really cold and damp. So my arm was hurting, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a nice hot shower and just stand there and just let it all just come on me. Go in the shower, no hot water whatsoever. None. None. No hot water anywhere. Not in the kitchen, not in the bathroom sink, nothing. You know, said, okay, whatever. Called the association, tell them to come out and fix it. You know, I went for work in the afternoon. I still didn't see them. But I thought, at work, I thought to myself, it'll be fine. But when I come home, I'm going to have a nice hot shower. It's going to be great. And then, they put in a gym at work for us. The insurance is actually paying for it. The same insurance that's denying my CT scans paid for a gym. Hello. I don't know. But anyway, so we've been staying, a group of us after work and for like 30 minutes and working out. So, I work up a sweat on the elliptical and I'm like, I'm going to go home and take a nice hot shower. I come home, turn on the tab in the shower. No, not only we have no hot water, but we have no water coming out of the hot tab at all. Nothing. We got cold water coming out, but out of that side, we got nothing coming out. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sweaty. You're dirty. You need, next morning, comes to find out they actually took the old water heater out, bought a new one. And so I go, okay, they're here. They got the new tank in. They're going to put it in. But you know what? We're going to resort to, we can handle it. We had fun, my daughter and I. We got a stock pot. We have a tea kettle. We boiled up some water. We took a off-grid shower. We did off-grid dishes. We were like ready to do off-grid laundry even, It's okay. That worked really good. And you know what I found out, you guys? That was enough water actually to have a really nice shower. So I think we waste a lot of water when we take a bath or a shower. We're just wasteful people. But anyway, I said, okay, that's fine. We got it. I see them working downstairs. Lord, by the time I went to work, we had no water at all. They turned everything off. And I'm like, what is going on? There's something wrong. They can't connect it. They had problems. Do you know that it went on for 3 days? 3 days before we had water, before we had hot water. It took all of the third day for them to work on it. That's the kind of week we've had. So it's been, and then, at work, tension is flying off the charts. People are stressed out. And all you hear all day long, and please do not be offended by what I'm going to say next, but my daughter and I are just taxed out from this virus. This is all we hear everywhere we go. My phone is pinging off the charts like every few minutes with the news flashes. And I know it sounds terrible what I'm saying, but it's just too much. There's nothing else to absorb our minds but this thing, and it's just too stressful. It is too much. I mean, and then there were rumors that that we were going to shut down as a state, and that's what did end up happening. So we were all preparing, like, okay, what are we going to do? Are we going to get paid? Do we have vacation time? I am lucky enough that I don't really use my vacations till the end of the year. So I had all my vacations, so I was just going to take, if they shut us down, I'll take vacation time, talked it over with my daughter. made sure my mom had enough supplies and kind of got ready for this. We just got ready for it. We were going to do all sorts of projects. We were going to lock ourselves in if that happened. And, I was going to be crocheting and take all week long. That's what we did. We took care of things, went to the post office, paid bills, got more groceries. You know, we were ready for it. And Friday, they make the announcement that we are on lockdown in Illinois. And, uh, and they also only essential workers, which my company actually falls into it as an essential company. And my daughter also, her work is an essential work, so we are on to work. We were a bit disappointed, and I'm going to tell you why. As much as we want to work, because we all need to pay our bills. I mean, if we had to shut down, we would have used our vacations, and you do what you got to do. But we rather not. We don't mind going into work. But what really, why we were disappointed was that we were so stressed out from just the talk about this nonstop that you know what your mind just becomes so cluttered and so stressful. Like I thought, if I like yesterday, I had to be in total seclusion. We kind of just, you know what? I took my journal and I was journaling. I was crocheting. I was watching your guys YouTube channels like crazy, back and forth all day, all evening, and trying to just de-stress, declutter, because I thought to myself, if we are, when we go on lockdown, we're not going to come out for several days at least. We're not going to do anything. We're going to be inside the house and just not even look at news or anything, because it's just overload. And I don't know, maybe I'm the only one feeling like that. I am not being thoughtless or careless about other people's feelings or what they're going through. Trust me, I have a very close friend who is really upset about this. And she is a small child. She has elderly parents. She is really, really afraid. Concerned. So I am not making light of any of this. It's just, I think it's too much overload on this, and we all need a break, or we're just going to break inside. So that was the only thing that why we were a little disappointed, because now we have to go back to work. My daughter already went back to work this morning. I have to go to work tomorrow, and I know because people are really upset, and they're also going to be taking our temperature at the door. That's how severe this is. This is how serious they're um, so we're going to be taking our temperature. They're going to be taking our temperature, the nurse at the door, to make sure that we are um, okay. Or they'll be sending us home. So anyway, so I have to kind of prepare myself mentally for all the overload I'm going to be hearing at work, because there's a lot of people that are upset about that. But so I wasn't even going to come on and do a ramble, because I was just like, man. So I have been filling in my time this weekend, trying to de-stress. I love my journaling. I am enjoying it very much. I'm so happy that I started it this year. I've been crocheting my hats for the campaign, for bullying campaign. I'm enjoying all that, and I'm watching a lot of YouTube, you guys. I'm watching a lot of YouTube. I watched some Netflix that I've been catching up on, and I'm just having, just de-stressing. We did our Sunday worship right here in our living room. My daughter made a beautiful breakfast for us, and after she came home from work, and you know what? And we just listened online, and we did our own church here, and that's kind of what we're doing. And I've also been finally catching up on all of my Starry Hilder. And that, guys, I've always wanted to watch her from beginning to end, and she has like 1,100 vlogs. So I am, believe it or not, I am almost done. So I hope you guys have the chance to de-stress from all of this, and I would really like to know, are you guys feeling the same way I am about just too much of this already? And I'm not saying that we shouldn't be smart and be aware of what's going on, but I just think that we are too much, we're just so glued to about this virus that, I mean, it just makes you more anxious, more upset. And there's tempers flying. You know, I know even at my work and all, and it's like the stress is just gone up so much, you know, so much. I would really like to know, are you guys feeling the same way I am? I really, you know, I think we all do need to go on some kind of a lockdown. I know, I'm sorry, because I think we just, at least away from the social media, everybody needs to turn that off and just spend the weekend or something away from all of this mess. But anyway, you guys, that's all I kind of wanted to update you a little bit. Everyone's been asking me if I am on lockdown too, if my company has been on lockdown. No, we are not. My daughter is also not. And I can assure you that just about almost everybody in my family, except us two and my sister-in-law, who's a doctor, we are working. So we're the essential workers. So yeah, so that's what's going on by me. Hopefully things will kind of calm down a little bit, because I'm almost dreading going to work because people are so upset that we're essential workers. You would not believe. So yeah. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you are doing. What are you guys doing for this? How are you entertaining yourself? Are you an essential worker too? Are you just done with this virus overload? Is just too much out there. Otherwise, you guys, hope you have a wonderful Sabbath today, and just really take this time to de-stress, declutter, um, you know, get some things done that you always wanted to do, you know. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.